Time I feel for another bass video. This one, Shock Horror, will not be about Motorhead. Oh, it's got a tenuous connection to Lemmy, which I'll possibly reveal in a second. But I was going to look at Fire by the Jimi Hendrix Experience and the bass line as played by Noel Redding, who's obviously, well, the Lemmy connection was Lemmy was a roadie for Jimi Hendrix, as every Motorhead nut knows. Yeah, Noel Redding, he gets a bit of a bad rap, I always thought, Noel Redding. See Lemmy scoffing at him, and also John Entwistle in interviews, sort of being mediocre and stuff. I think he was a guitarist, and they basically grabbed him and said, "Do you want the gig playing bass for Hendrix?" And he was like, "Yes," because it seemed to be his ticket to stardom. But I think he got ripped off and stuff. And apparently he had all these songs, and he couldn't. It was unreleased material, and Jimi Hendrix estate blocked him from releasing it, and he would have made an absolute fortune, you know. And I used to see him when I was young, like late teens, and he was whatever. I mean, he in his 50s, and he died at 57, but he'd be on all the pubs. I come from Kingston upon Thames and Surbiton, which is the next town, and it's got a few famous live pubs like the Grey Horse. Anyway, but you used to see Noel Redding in these pubs, often with a much younger woman. I think he liked the rock chicks from the nearby university, and they liked him. But it was not Redding. And one time my mate actually was like got his courage up, and he went up to him and, "Excuse me, mate, ain't you Noel Redding?" To which Noel Redding replied, "I used to be." So, you know, I think he was a very happy man from his experience of the Jimi Hendrix Experience. Anyway, that aside, so yeah, I think he gets a bit of a bad rap. It's my humble opinion. They say like Hendrix, when Hendrix took a solo, the bottom dropped out of the song, which is kind of true in a lot of even studio recordings, but you know, he could have just turned his amplifier up. I don't think it reflects on him technically. Anyway, right, enough of my waffle. So for the main riff, it's just doubling what Hendrix is doing. So the riff, so we're in whatever key it's in. Is that D? Right, so we start off with, so it's a number of ways of playing this. 6th fret to the 5th fret. Yeah, let's go 3rd finger. I want to set the hand up so it's covering all the required notes, so you don't have to sort of go down like that, you know. So we're going 6th fret, 3rd finger, 6th fret on the D, 3rd finger and 2nd finger, 6th to the 5th fret. And I would do downward strikes. I reckon it's all down. Yeah, it's all downward strikes to kind of get that. When you want to sort of staccato, it's downward strikes. Right, so it's 6th fret, 5th fret on the D string and downward strikes. That. Next we've got the do-do-do-do, which would be 3rd fret on the D. Let's do 1st finger, 3rd finger playing the 5th fret, and your 2nd finger playing the 5th fret on the A. So still on the D, 3rd fret, and that's down stroke and an up stroke, because we're moving away from staccato. So down, up, down when you play the 5th fret on the A string. So, and there, I do down up because it's 2 hits there. Slowing it down. 3rd fret. And you can do the sort of percussive things. So I mean, I always like to do it when I used to play it. I've played bass and guitar and covering this song. It's such a common cover, and any number of times. But I always like doing that. So you sort of is that a do, you know, what's in the Mitch Mitchell drummer, fantastic drummer. always like to do a sort of percussive thing along with the drums. Or you can just, the choice is yours. That's that bit, and then we've got that run up, which leads into the vocal line. Say, Mama, I was coming me in. Had you before, and I don't need you again. I've only one a burning desire. Let me stand next to your fire. Right. So you can do open string, A open string, 3rd fret, 5th fret. Or you can play the A on the bottom E, which would be 5th fret. Either way, your hand's set up is covering all the required notes, as it were. I'm sure there's some flashy technical phrase which I should be sticking in here, but covering the notes. Alternate picking here. Down. Let's go 5th fret. I always prefer to actually play the. Yeah, 5th fret. It's 5th fret on the E. Upstroke, downstroke, down, up. 2 hits there. And we've got that little. It kind of. It always feels like it's falling into itself, as it were, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Probably doesn't, but it sounds like it's rushing ahead, but it's not. It's that double hit at the end. So to recap, building up, so the whole thing from the start, I'll play it a bit slower than normal. And by the way, I'm in regular tuning instantly. So on, there's singing, and then we go into the chorus, and this is always the main draw of the bass line for me. I think it's a really clever little run. I don't know if Noel Redding came up to it or Hendrix showed him how to do it or what, but whatever, it's a really good little run. It's outlining the chords, which I believe are D7. Why am I trying to play on the bass? D7 to G9. Let me stand next to your fire. I mean, it's Hendrix, so he was playing whatever else on top of it. But I think actually, fundamentally, as a basis, it was D minor 7 to G9 with an A thrown in, or yada da da. But anyway, as opposed to the bass, he outlines those kind of chord changes. So it's this. 2 little chromatic runs on both strings there. So let's get right from let's get going on that one. So let's get the little finger into play. Really important to get that finger built up, as it were, to get into frequent use. So the little finger starts us off, and we're on the 5th fret of the A string, which is the D. And we've got the nice little double tap, 2 downstrokes. Then the bit of a stretch, 1st finger goes to the 2nd fret F sharp on the bottom E. You may have to sort of drop. You might not be able to span it, as it were, so you might have to drop down. Right. So from the second, you've just got a nice up and down. God, oh gee, what's the way of expression? What's the way of saying it? Regular picking, alternate picking. Alternate, that's the word I wanted. Let's slow it down a bit. Right, and here, just that, and it's down, up. That's your double stab, double tap, whatever. So again, those, because of that double, it's got it feels like it's whatever that means. Sounds like it's running ahead or something, but it's actually not. Slow it down a bit. So. Right, and then what that? Oh, I almost gone here. Right, we want to go. Right, it's double tap there. Right, fine. So that's that, and then we want to do another double stab on the A again. So let's separate those. Let's build up to that. Separate those two things. So up to the double tap on the A, we've got on the 5th fret of the E. There we got. And then to get you on, do a double tap. 2nd fret. We're doing exactly the same as we did there, just on the next string up, which is the A, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and the corresponding fingers. So. I don't double tap or single tap. This is the thing sometimes, slowing it down. It's hard, isn't it? It's double tapping it right. And again, that alternate picking. And then that brings the whole thing around to the double tap on the D, the 5th fret on the A. So let's slow it down a bit, if I can. Double tap right. Right, and got 12 minutes already, so I don't go overboard. I'll just quickly say then, on some of the solo sections, he goes up. Hendrix goes up to the E, so you just transpose it 2 frets up. So. For example, so let me stand next to the fire, let me stand next to the fire, and then there's that bit before the solo, which is just D, C, A, C. So it's Rover, Rover, let Jimmy take over. You know what I'm talking about. Goes back up to C, yeah, get on with it, and then that goes up to the E. I think it goes back down to the D before the next verse, and there's an outro solo as well where it goes back and forth to the E and the D. Yeah, so it's just exactly the same run, just moving up a tone, a full tone, 2 frets. And that intro, what's it called? Whatever the hell it's called, the bit before the solo, just 3 notes: D, C, A. I mean, you can play the open A, you can play the A on the 5th fret of the E, or you can do the octave. That might be what it does actually. So 5th fret on the A, 3rd fret on the A, and then go up to the 7th fret on the D, and then back to your 3rd fret on the A, which is C, and then doing that run but moving to E position. And that's basically, that's what that is. Fire by Jimi Hendrix. The bass line as was played by Noel Redding. May he rest in peace. Okay, cheers.